For my next investigation into adding and subtracting polynomials, combining like terms, I'll be looking at two expressions that we need to use the distributive property to get rid of the parentheses. I notice that I'm adding these two together, but I have a constant out here, a number in front of the parentheses in both cases. I'm going to use the distributive property in both cases to get rid of the parentheses so that I can combine like terms. 2 times 3x squared gives me 6x squared. 2 times 4 is 8, and I keep the negative sign between them. To this total, I'm adding 3 times 4x squared, or 12x squared, plus, I'm keeping the sign, 3 times 6x, or 18x. I have 6x squared and 12x squared. I'm going to be adding these two expressions together. So I will stack my 12x squared underneath my 6x squared. I've used my 12x squared down here, so I will cross it out. I keep the sign between the two expressions. And I notice that I have an 18x here. I have nothing with an x here. So I look at my constant term. I have no constant in this one, so there's nothing that gets added underneath my 8. However, my 18x gets added on to the end. When I add, I come up with 6x squared plus 12x squared is 18x squared. Negative 8 plus 0 is minus 8. And I have nothing up here to go with my x, so I have a plus 18x. If I'm going to rewrite in standard form, putting the expression in order in terms of the polynomials, I will get 18x squared, my highest power. 18x is my next highest power, and my minus 8 comes in at the end. I use distributive property on both expressions, and then I stack them underneath one another to come up with my total. Then I rewrote in standard form, putting the terms in order from greatest to least